So the big question is this: how can we as legal support professionals find the clients that we really want while running a business and still finding time to get people served? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Michael Reed, the podcast server, and I want to welcome you to PSD University. Okay, Joseph, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're super excited to have you on. I learned a lot about you. I've interviewed you on Process Server Daily. It's been a great experience getting to know you and your company. You are a cyber investigation expert, and you're here to drop some major value bombs on PSD University. Take it away. This is your show.
All right, so I'm just going to drop a couple techniques that you may want to use if you're conducting your own investigation. Now, the tools that I'm going to give you, this is to be helpful, not necessarily to find evidence and try and use it in your cases, because that's an entirely separate conversation. You've got to talk about authentication. You've got to talk about forensic preservation. That's none of this. I'm not teaching you to do any of that. I'm going to be talking about a few tips that you can use to, assist in your skip tracing. When you're just trying to find somebody, get some photos, figure out where they're going, what they're up to, when you might be able to, pick them up for service, or to assist in the surveillance that you're doing. The first thing that I'm going to recommend is, use whatever techniques you find to find whatever social media page you can find for them. Most of the time that's going to be Facebook. Most people are familiar with that. But either way, whenever you find that account, what you're going to do is you're going to look up in the URL and see what their user handle is. Whether that's, hottie girl 123, baseball guy 57, whatever. You're going to go and you're going to grab that user handle that they use. You're going to take it to Google and you're going to put quotation marks around it and search that. What that's going to do is that's going to search across all platforms that allow their information to be indexed and look for other accounts that person may have. Because people are creatures of habit, and oftentimes their user handle on one platform is the same handle that they're using on another platform. So if it's one that's particularly difficult to find accounts on, like Instagram from a computer, it's really challenging. If you're searching just for their user handle, you may get lucky. And that's a good way to find stuff that, maybe is on some obscure platform that you wouldn't even know to search. Yep. It could get you a lot of different things. The other thing you can do is, let's say you do find a Facebook profile for them and you've got their profile photo, but there's nothing of use on their page. You save that image from their profile to your computer, and then you go to Google.images, and you can search for that image. Drop that in there, and that's going to search anywhere else that photo appears online. So if you're lucky, they've used that photo somewhere else on another platform, and then it'll pull up that way.
That's awesome. So you're taking the little bit of information that you have, and then you're finding more. You're using information that you do have to find more information. Similar to when someone gives you a social, you search it in a database. This is just going a little more ninja.
Yep. Exactly. Let's see, another kind of final technique that I can give to you, and this one you're going to need some links for, and I'll explain it as best as I can. But Michael will provide the links as part of the video. So Facebook, they have the graph search, and the graph search can be super, super powerful if you know how to use it correctly. So what you can do using the graph search is you can find information associated with that individual's account that may not necessarily show up on their public timeline. That's doing things like finding photos that they've been tagged in. Especially if they've got like strong privacy settings, you're not going to be able to view that looking, right on their public profile. So what you need to do is you need to figure out their user ID, which that's if they don't have a username, that's going to be up in the URL. So it's going to be facebook.com/ %, yada, yada, but then there's a string of numbers. So you want to grab that string of numbers, and you're going to use it for the search. If their user number doesn't show up there, you're going to want to go to findmyfbid.com, take their handle, and then plug that into that website, and it'll spit out their user number. It's free. It's super easy to use. So you're gonna take that user number once you have it, and you're gonna plug it into the links that we're gonna provide to you, and it's gonna show you. The first one's gonna be facebook.com/search/user number/photos-of, and that's gonna search for any photos that they've been tagged in. It's not foolproof. It doesn't work 100% of the time, because let's say, they haven't been tagged in any photos, or all of their friends have, really strict privacy settings. Hey, maybe it doesn't work. But we find it works, 95% of the time.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, no, and it's really good info. Especially if we're talking, you're just trying to get a photo, so you can serve them. Super easy way to go. And there's a couple other searches that I'll be able to, that I'll share with you, like photos commented, right? So that's going to be like they went on their buddy's photo and commented about the event that they're going to the next weekend, whatever. So there's some pretty cool stuff that can be done with that.
So I don't want you to share everything, okay? Because Joseph, I want people to go to Cal's Pro this year, because you're going to be speaking. And Cal's Pro is October 5th of this year, and it's their 50th anniversary.
Yep.
That is really cool. So I'm also going to be speaking about automation domination, and so I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, it'll be good, and it'll be fun, because what I'm attacking at Cal's Pro is both the old school and the new school methods for tracking people down. For newbies, we'll be able to touch base on a lot of the basic stuff, and then we're also going to dive into some of the more advanced stuff that should be new content.
That's awesome. So you guys will be able to look at the links down here below. I'm going to put them right here in the video for you. So Joseph, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You guys go to psduniversity.com, and you can check out all the different courses that we have and be able to listen to other episodes of PSD University. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Stay safe out there.